After Sheep Ranch, we grabbed a quick lunch and headed over to Trails, and Brian got things started with a wonderful shot. Unfortunately, this would be the peak of Team Bushwood's success on the day, as things would take a turn. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat what happened next. This sequence got off to a rough start, but a nice swing as I pushed the ball a little bit to the right, and upon walking up to my shot, came to realize that my ball was embedded in a dreaded fried egg at the tippy top of that little hill. A true baseball stance up on a tee. Inspection would not make me pleased. Not pleased at all. What happened next was graphic at best. I'm sorry, what just happened there? Let's watch that one more time, if for nothing more than pure comedic effect. Look as he hits about 5 feet behind the ball, and yeah, that was a good recovery. How about that? Let's look at the positive side of that acrobatic swing. Let's watch it one more time. On the bright side, I did manage to get out on the next shot, so wish I could have done that on the first one, huh? Maybe on my next trip to Bandon, I will avoid making a terrible ass of myself. Let's cleanse the palate after that frightful display with some sweet swings from John and the Jace Man. Nothing against Trails, but this was not our best round for any of us, and so let's wrap it up here with a nice little shot into a long par 3 from Brian and bring it home. You know who loves Old Mac? This guy. And while things didn't get off to the best start on this particular day with a low shot on the first, we did manage to save a respectable score, earn a point, and keep things rolling with a long distance putt here from off the green. On the next hole, a par 3, I pushed it a little bit to the left behind the bunker, and what happened next could be described as the turning point of the round. Tucked behind this bunker, green up on the hill. To call this a frightful shot would probably be an understatement, but did manage to put it within 2 feet for a tap-in par, which, as you will see, made me quite pleased with myself. Here's Jason up on the hill, getting his lie. Going over with the caddy if he wants to take it unplayable, which he does, and he walks up the hill. To be perfectly fair, I think Dave's shot was top of the hill adjacent, but we're going to give him credit for the rollout and say that it crested. Brian, no problem clearing the hill. A little bit of that patented fade took him to the right side of the fairway. And Andy, aiming left of the ghost tree, brought this one right back around. Another great shot. Andy got off to a pretty quick lead on the first couple holes here in his match of singles against Dave. But man, I piped this one. This was just a delight.
So nervous. He started shaking.
Jason might have a different story of this particular shot, as legend has it, it came quite close to hitting him in the back, but I'm going to go ahead and say it was worth it. The good shots just kept on coming on this front nine for me in my match, and Brian may tell you that there was a dash of luck sprinkled in here and there, perhaps the occasional long putt, maybe the ridiculous putt to save bogey and push a hole here or there, but I'll just go ahead and choose to say it was me on my favorite course at one of my favorite places in the world having a round.
Yes, Ben. Got it.
My luck did change on this particular shot as I hit it up a little too high, caught in the wind, and made about a 90-degree turn into the gorse off to the right. But I could not be denied on this day. If this was just going to happen, I was going to take home the match. We were going to get the gold star for the Bandon Bends, and yeah, I would not be denied. If memory serves me, this was the drive and really the hole where the match was finalized, and after that, my friends, you could just say this was for funsies, except for Andy, who found himself in this spot of bother, if you will. But my goodness, what a great shot. What a class act, that Andy. Wow.